What if I told you that most women are trying to conceive on the completely wrong days? That the fertility advice you've been following might actually be working against you? Picture this. Sarah, 28, tried for 14 months. Perfect health, tracking her periods religiously, timing everything perfectly according to her app. Nothing. Then she discovered she'd been missing her actual fertile window by 3 full days. Every single month. 2 months after fixing this one thing, positive test. And if you're dealing with PCOS like millions of women are, your fertile window might be playing by completely different rules that nobody's talking about. Quick question before we dive in. Drop a comment. What time is it where you're watching? Are you team morning coffee or late night research mode? Because what you're about to learn could change everything about how you understand your body. The shocking truth. Here's what nobody tells you. Your fertile window isn't just about counting days. It's a complex dance between 4 different hormones: estrogen, luteinizing hormone, follicle-stimulating hormone, and progesterone, all working in perfect synchronization. Mess up the timing of just one, and you could be missing your chance month after month. Most apps? They're using population averages, but you're not an average. You're you, with your unique hormone patterns, stress levels, and body signals. But here's the part no one tells you. The science made simple. Your fertile window is typically just 6 days. 6 out of your entire cycle. It includes the 5 days before ovulation and the day of ovulation itself. Why? Because sperm can survive up to 5 days in fertile cervical mucus. Think of it as a protective highway for sperm, while your egg only lives 12 to 24 hours after release. Miss those days, and you miss your shot that month. Hit them, and your chances soar. The key player here? Cervical mucus. When estrogen rises before ovulation, it transforms your cervical mucus from hostile territory into a sperm-friendly environment. It literally changes from thick and sticky to thin, clear, and stretchy, like raw egg whites. This isn't just random. It's your body creating the perfect conditions for conception. And this is where most people get it wrong. All right, let's start with the biggest lie we've all been told: the perfect 28-day cycle. Myth number 1. Ovulation happens on day 14 for everyone. Not true, not true. That's an average, not a rule. Some women ovulate on day 12, others on day 20. For women with PCOS, it can shift dramatically. Every app, every calendar, every well-meaning article seems to be obsessed with day 14. They tell you that you'll ovulate like clockwork, right in the middle of a 28-day cycle. But here's the truth that can instantly set you free. Only about 13% of women actually have a 28-day cycle. For the rest of us, our cycles can range from 21 to 35 days, and that's considered perfectly normal. The second biggest lie is that myth 2. Regular periods mean regular ovulation. Not always. You can bleed without actually releasing an egg. The PCOS plot twist. Now, if you have PCOS, everything I just said, it gets complicated. With PCOS, your body might gear up to ovulate multiple times before it actually happens. You might see fertile signs, that egg white cervical mucus, positive ovulation tests, but then nothing. Your body hits pause. Why? Insulin resistance, a hallmark of PCOS, disrupts the delicate hormone signaling. High insulin levels increase androgens, which interfere with follicle development. It's like your ovaries are getting mixed signals: start, stop, start again. Women with PCOS might ovulate on day 20, day 35, or day 50. Some months, not at all. Those apps predicting day 14, they're not just unhelpful. They're actively misleading you. But wait until you hear what actually works. Forget the calendar for a second. Your body is constantly communicating with you and incredibly intelligent. You just need to learn its language. It's having a constant conversation, and it wants you to listen. When it comes to your fertile window, there are 5 primary signals it uses to tell you, hey, we're getting ready for go time. Signal number 1, the cervical mucus transformation. Okay, I know. It's not the most glamorous topic, but honestly, this is one of the most powerful and free fertility tools you have. Throughout your cycle, the consistency of your cervical mucus changes, all thanks to the rise and fall of estrogen. For most of the month, it might be dry, sticky, or creamy. But as you approach ovulation, estrogen surges, and your cervical mucus transforms. It becomes clear, slippery, and stretchy, very much like raw egg whites. This is your body rolling out the red carpet for sperm. This egg white cervical mucus, is nature's perfect design. It creates a welcoming, sperm-friendly superhighway, helping sperm travel up to meet the egg. When you see it, that's your body screaming, "The fertile window is open. Pay attention. This is your green light." Signal number 2, your basal body temperature, a BBT. Now, this next signal is like being a detective looking for clues after the fact. Basal body temperature is your body's lowest resting temperature, which you take first thing in the morning before you even get out of bed. Before ovulation, your temperature is relatively low. But here's the magic part. After ovulation, the hormone progesterone surges, and progesterone has a thermal effect. It slightly raises your body temperature, usually by about 0.5 to 1 degree Fahrenheit, or about 0.3 degrees Celsius. This temperature shift confirms that ovulation has happened. It won't predict it in advance, but tracking it for a few months gives you invaluable data about your cycle's pattern. It's the proof that your body did what it was supposed to do. But here's the part no one tells you. If you're only relying on temperature, you're already too late for that cycle because the egg only survives for about 12 to 24 hours. So how do we get a heads up? Signal number 3, cervical position. During your fertile window, your cervix actually moves higher, becomes softer, and opens slightly. It's preparing a welcome mat. Outside your fertile window, low, firm, closed, like a bouncer at an exclusive club. Signal number 4, ovulation pain. About 20% of women feel it, a sharp twinge or dull ache on one side. It's called Mittelschmerz, and it's your ovary literally releasing the egg. Signal number 5, your libido. Evolution is smart. Many women experience increased desire during their fertile window. Your body knows what it's doing. But here's what changes everything. The tracking revolution. Ovulation predictor kits, OPKs, detect that luteinizing hormone surge 24 to 48 hours before ovulation. But here's the insider knowledge. Test twice a day during your suspected fertile window. Why? The surge can be short, sometimes just 10 hours. Test only in the morning? You might miss it entirely. For PCOS warriors, this gets tricky. You might get multiple positive OPKs without actually ovulating. The solution? Combine methods. Track cervical mucus, use OPKs, and monitor basal body temperature. It's like triangulating your fertile window from 3 different angles. And this is where things get really interesting. The lifestyle factors nobody discusses. Stress doesn't just affect your mood, it literally delays ovulation. Cortisol, your stress hormone, suppresses reproductive hormones. It's your body's ancient protection mechanism. Stressed environment means not ideal for baby. One study found women with high stress markers took 29% longer to conceive. Sleep matters more than you think. Melatonin, your sleep hormone, directly protects egg quality. Night shift workers, irregular sleepers, your fertile window might be shifting too. Aim for 7 to 9 hours. Same bedtime every night. Your ovaries will thank you. Inflammation is the silent fertility thief. Processed foods, sugar spikes, chronic inflammation, they all increase oxidative stress in your ovaries. But here's the unexpected hero, vitamin D. It regulates anti-Müllerian hormone and improves insulin sensitivity. One study showed women with adequate vitamin D levels were 40% more likely to conceive, yet 40% of women are deficient. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment below. What's one new thing you learned today about your cycle? Your answer might help another woman who's watching this right now. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this video helped you feel seen or taught you something new, please click that subscribe button and share it with a woman in your life who needs to hear this. Let's keep this conversation of hope and empowerment going. Until next time, be incredibly kind to yourself. You deserve it.